Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Origins of Expressions. Today, we'll be going over the phrases off the beaten track, to catch the red eye, to hit the road. What do they all have in common? They're all phrases and idioms around traveling. Let's get right to work and start this video. Travel, that time away where you can relax and step away from your daily routine, see new places, and hang out with friends. Maybe you want to go somewhere that will pamper you or just find a place to relax. Travel can be many things: relaxing, scary, thoughtful, educational, and sometimes life changing. It can also be quite surprising. Travel has been part of our human lives for so long. Beyond the luxury vacation that we have now, it used to be how we explored this great planet of ours. So it is no surprise that we have idioms and phrases around traveling. Today, we will explore 3 phrases around travel. Let's go ahead and start exploring the first phrase. Off the beaten track. Off the beaten track or off the beaten path means little known, or in a remote or lesser known area, away from the frequently traveled routes, something that's unique or uncommon. Well, this place is off the beaten track. The term beaten track alludes to a well-worn path trodden down by many feet, the usual route or method. This term was first recorded in 1638. So when we add the word off to the phrase, off the beaten track, we are now talking about an unusual route or destination. We can hear this phrase used as off the beaten track or off the beaten path. In America, they use the word path, and in Europe, they like to use track. Today, we still hear the phrase being used when we want to do something out of the ordinary, explore places that are not popular, or to be away from the crowd. An example sentence is, "We were given directions to a quiet beach off the beaten path. Sounds like a great place to relax." Well, let's let them enjoy their day as we move into our next phrase. To catch the red eye. To catch the red eye means to take a late night flight that arrives early in the morning. Ugh, I'm so tired. I caught the red eye last night. The term red eye has been in our language since the beginning of the 1800s, but it has transformed its meaning over time. It was first meant as raw and inferior whiskey. It was also used to explain various fish which had red eyes, like the rock bass. We also see it has been used to express a picture that reflects a reddish color off the retina, causing a creepy red eye in a picture. But for this idiom, to catch the red eye, we generally use it to express a plane flight that leaves late at night and arrives early the next morning. Usually a short flight where getting enough rest is hard. For example, in the US, it would be to take a flight that leaves at 11 p.m. from California and arrives in New York at 5 a.m. It's a short 6-hour flight where getting enough rest to function might be hard. So fatigue, tiredness, and jet lag sets in and can cause your eyes to look red and bloodshot. Today, we still hear the phrase to catch the red eye when someone is taking an overnight flight. An example is, to save money on her trip, she booked red-eye flights and slept on planes and in airports. Well, it looks like she's looking for a way to save money while she travels around. Let's let her be as we move into our next phrase. To hit the road. To hit the road means to begin a journey, to set out on a trip, to be asked to leave. Time to hit the road. This phrase means to leave. It can be good or bad. The bad way is when someone is telling you to go home or get out, hit the road. Or in the good sense, it means that you're about to set out on a trip of some kind. All ready? Let's hit the road. The phrase has origins in the 1800s, where it meant the pounding of a horse's hooves hitting the trail. Hit the trail was first written in W.F. Butler's book, The Wild North Land, beginning the story of a winter journey with dogs across northern North America in 1873. The phrase means to get going. Let's hit the trail and start our day. This phrase took on more of a negative twist to say get out of here or leave in the 1960s when Ray Charles sang his hit song, Hit the Road, Jack. Today we still see the phrase hit the road used both ways to say we have to go in a positive way or to say get out of here in a negative way. A few example sentences are, come on, let's hit the road before rush hour traffic starts. John was being loud and unpleasant, so the bartender told him to hit the road. Well, let's hope John makes it home okay as we hit the road and move on. Ooh, fun fact. Did you know that there are different types of beaches? Yep, that's right. Beaches are broken up into 4 different categories. They are barrier beaches, mainland beaches, spits, and pocket beaches. Barrier beaches are situated parallel to the shoreline, providing a barrier between the mainland and adjacent wetlands, such as salt marshes or marine waters offshore. The shifting sands usually migrate towards the mainland due to the rising sea levels. Mainland beaches are where the land meets the sea. They make up most of the world's beaches. Spits or sand spits are similar to both in that they're connected to the mainland on one end and water on the other. When large storms occur and cut a new inlet in the spit, the barrier island is formed. A pocket beach exists when exposed bedrock is nestled between rocky coastal protrusions. So many beaches to choose from. Which beach is your favorite? I think I'll take a relaxing nap on a mainland beach. Well, that's the information that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the origins of our idioms and phrases. I would love to have you subscribe if you did. I know you're probably busy and you need to hit the road, but subscribing to the channel, it's quick and easy. Just hit the button before you go. Oh yeah, quick question before you hit the road. Do you know any idioms or phrases around traveling? Maybe you know other idioms or phrases on an entirely different subject. I would love to see them. Leave them in the comments below. And if I use one of the phrases, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you again for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. Until next time, bye.